Hey guys, it's Zach Dixon here, and what I want to go over today is a beautiful topic that I truly believe in and truly love, which is the law of attraction. And why most people use it and they never manifest anything, and why people use it and they manifest everything. I think it was in 2000 or just a little bit above 2000, 2001, 2 or 3, or maybe 7, I'm not sure, the law of attraction came out. The Law of Attraction documentary came out, and that documentary was all about whatever I focus on, I'm going to manifest into my life. Which when I watched that, I was like, what? All you have to do is close your eyes, visualize what you want, and everything's going to show up perfectly. And I bought into that. I was hungry for it. I tell everyone about it. I'm like, watch this. Apparently if I close my eyes when I'm driving and then visualize a car park is going to be open for me, it's going to work. But the reality is when I was doing that, there was no car parks for me. And I did it, I'm like, oh, maybe the universe isn't working for me, and I'll come up with all these stories. And this is what I feel a lot of people get into, because sometimes, people come to me and they say, Zach, I'm visualizing having more money. I'm visualizing, wanting more into my life, and it's not coming. I'm visualizing my dream partner, but it's not coming. It doesn't work. And I truly believe it doesn't work. And what does the universe do when you say it doesn't work? It gives you more if it doesn't work. Because it only gives you what you live in. Meaning, if you're visualizing what you want and then you leave the visualization and then you're focusing on, why is it showing up? Then you're going to keep getting more of that. Why isn't it showing up? So the secret to this, which is called the secret, is living like that person. And so many people don't do that. So many people don't live like that person. I didn't live like that person. I visualize and then I go to a job and then I just be like, oh, why isn't it happening? One day it's going to be successful. One day I'm going to make more money. One day. I'm visualizing that it's going to work. But nothing ever did work, and it used to frustrate me. I used to be in so much pain. I remember I used to do videos when I first started out and I just visualized, people watching them, but no one was watching them. Because I didn't understand the basics behind it, that it does take time. It does take time to see results. Just like the gym. You can't just start out the gym and expect wait, I'm going to go for 2 weeks and then I'm going to get amazing results in my body. It takes time. 6 to 8 weeks you'll start seeing results, but if you do it for 6 months to a year, you will look fabulous. You'll look amazing. But most people don't do that for visualization. They just think it's a secret thing that I'm just going to visualize, and all of a sudden I've been eating Maccas my whole life, and then I'm starting to eat healthy, and then why aren't I losing weight? I'm visualizing for 6 weeks and I'm not seeing amazing results. It's about deciding now for your life that I'm going to visualize every single minute of every single day. What do I specifically mean? It's important to do it as rituals, meaning waking up in the morning and visualizing what you want, because you can expand it, you can excite that energy. But the add-on to that, what most people don't do is they don't live like that person. Live like that person. They don't come out of the visualization and be like, my decision today is I'm going to live in a beautiful state no matter what. I'm going to live and breathe in a beautiful state. I'm going to walk around, I'm going to communicate with people at my work, at my business, at anything, my partner, whatever it is, in a beautiful, loving state. Because I am that person. I could be sitting here right now imagining that I'm in Hawaii. And you know what? I can buy into it because our brain doesn't know the difference between what we imagine or what we experience. It believes it. Whatever we start seeing. So if I buy into that story and start being and living like that person, then I'm going to get amazing results and I'm going to attract things into my life. I remember I used to visualize things probably I have this take on it. It takes 6 to 8 weeks to start seeing results with visualization, but then we look at it in about 6 months, you start manifesting like crazy if you stay consistent with it. But that's the trouble, because then we meditate, I want this car, and I get obsessed with this car for a month. And then I'm saying, I want a house now, I want this. And when you start getting caught up with all these different things, shiny object syndrome. But it's about deciding what you want and then living and being that person no matter what happens. A commitment to that. And what I want to do is I want to go over 2 key things, 2 key principles that I truly believe that you need to live by in order to manifest more into your life. I'm just going to go over 2 today. I've got 6 that I usually teach in my courses and stuff like that. We go into real detail in those. But I want to give you 2 today that I know for a fact can change your manifestation, change the law of attraction for you, and the way you look at it. because that's two simple principles. But sometimes, people just overwhelm saying, visualize and then you have to do this. I'm just going to do two simple principles. This is what I teach all my high-end clients. This is what I teach in my courses. It's just really, really simple stuff. Because if I make it more complex and make it really complex and sound amazing, well, most people aren't going to do it. But it's better to make it so simplistic so you can start getting results instantly. The first principle in order to manifest what you want is so important to understand this. It's not about visualizing, it's not about that. It's about doing those things. But the most important key to the whole process is living like that person. Live like it's already happened. How hard is it to live like it's already happened when all you're looking at the physical world and all you're seeing is it not showing up? It's not happening. I'm visualizing having my dream partner and she's not showing up, he's not showing up, whatever it is. I'm dreaming of having more money, it's not showing up. No, you need to live like it's already happened. Meaning, I can close my eyes, I can look into this camera and feel like, I have my dream car, my dream house, my dream partner, whatever it is, and living in that vibration. Because we're all vibrational energy. And if I live in that vibration, what has to show up in the physical world is that physical form of what I want. Everything in this physical world started in the metaphysical world, in someone's mind. And we have that same mind. Everyone's got a same mind. Everyone's got the same mind, the same vibrations, all of this stuff. We can raise up to that. So let's just say $1 million is here. You're operating like this person. I want it, but you're not living in that vibration, so you can't manifest it. But if you start living like that person, you start operating, thinking, breathing, you'll start seeing things, ideas will start coming to you through the universe, through the metaphysical, so you can start creating that $1 million. It's so important to live like that person. It's the fundamental principle I teach every single person. A person starting out in business has to live like his business is already dominating. How would he show up? How would he communicate? How would he shake that person's hand? If you want to manifest a dream partner, how does that person show up? You have to live and be that person to attract that ideal person that you want. Who is that person? And I have to live like it's already happened. I remember there's been times in my life where it's been hard, and it's like, it's not showing up, and 6 weeks, 8 weeks I do it, it's still not showing up. But I got to the point where I said, no matter what, I don't care if it takes a year, 5 years, I will commit to this. And usually when you do that, everything changes because you're fully committing. There's no half-ass, it's you going all in. When you go all in with something, you will start creating things. I was talking to a client the other day, and this person really wants to attract that dream partner. But the only challenge with it is she's clear on what she wants. She's like, I'm clear, I have that person, I visualize it, and I'm like this, absolutely. So let me ask you this, are the rituals, are you living like it's already happened? She's like, yeah, like I'm waking up, and I'm like, awesome. But the only thing is, I would say, the reason you don't have what you want, this is what I said to her, the reason you don't have what you want, because you have to have actually fully committed to it. How many people are you texting at the moment? She's like, 3 or 4 different guys, I'm trying, and I'm like, that's not that person. The person that would do that wouldn't be texting that many guys, she'd be going all in, deciding, filtering out, this person's not a match, this person's not a match, and filtering out using the law of attraction. Not just saying, kind of I want to commit and kind of I want the single life. If you want that relationship, go all in and say, I want the relationship and this is my vision and I'm going to do everything in my power to manifest it. That's what's going to create that dream partner. Not dabbling, saying, I'm doing this stuff, what I usually do. You have to become someone different. Live like it's already happened. Do different rituals. Act differently. Feel differently. Use different parts of your personality. And that will start coming out. That's the first principle that most people don't do when they use the law of attraction. They don't live like it's already happened. And the second key, the most important key as well, this one's the most important as long as the first one, is celebrating every single outcome, especially the negative. What do I mean? Celebrate every single outcome, especially the negative, whatever happens to you. When you decide on wanting something, if you decide you want a dream partner and you go out on a date and it's not that person, all of a sudden most people go, oh damn it, it wasn't that person, this doesn't work. And what does this state do? You drop it. And then guess what you manifest? From emotion. You manifest more of those dates. But what would happen if you went on a date and the person wasn't right and you're just like, you know what, you tested me, and you stay in this bubbly state, because that's the most important part, staying in a beautiful state and saying, awesome, you get home and you're like, yes, one step closer You know, you're going on a date with this person, you think it's the person that you're going to be with, and then she cancels or he cancels. And then most people go, damn it, but you should go, yes, it wasn't meant to be. And smiling about it. You know, you don't get a sale in your business. You don't do well, you know, in some area of your life. Most people go, oh my God, that means I'm a failure. No, it doesn't. You can smile about it and choose to live in this state. What I truly believe is whatever happens on the outside world to you when you're going for your manifestation is a test to see how bad you want it. That's my mindset around it. So if something happens and it tests you, you have two choices. Fall down or go through it. Most people fall down and be victims. And they stay in that victim until someone lifts them up and say, do you know what, I'll try it again. That's the cycle they're going through their life. But you can change that by realizing whatever happens, I'm going to smile no matter what. I'm going to commit no matter what. I'm going to get really, really in a beautiful state no matter what. No matter what happens. You know, it goes good, it goes bad, I'm smiling. And because you're smiling, you will manifest more smiling and happy people into your life. These are the secrets to really manifesting things. Really manifesting and creating something. Every single thing that you see in this world, that iPhone started in Steve Jobs' head. And he manifested it, he visualized it, he had this vision for himself. He lived like it was already happening because he didn't quit. He's just like, it's going to happen, it's done. It's already done in my head. All I've got to do is wait for the physical world to show up and align with myself. But it's already done. What would happen if every single time you set a goal, you said it's already done? You know, give me another challenge because it's already done. And you live through like it's already happened and everything will start shifting in your life because you're living like that person. Then whatever happens, you're just like, hey, something happened though, you know. Something happened. It's obviously not right. Your visualization's not working. It is working. This is the state you got to live in because if you live in this beautiful state, you will manifest. So this is what really, really changed for me when I started learning these principles. You know, I tried to make more money. You know, I tried to grow a business. I tried to manifest my dream partner. But it wasn't until I decided on all of these things and I started living through those two principles, but there's an extra 3 principles I might talk about in other videos, but those principles changed my life. And everything that I've always wanted, I've got now because I started dreaming, I started believing in it, I started living like it's already happened, I started celebrating everything. And everything started showing up. Whatever happened to me, I'm no different to you. You can do everything that I've done. So go out there and make it happen. Decide on what you want and use this law of attraction to manifest more into your life. Have a phenomenal day and I'll see you in the next video.